following is a presentation of RJL 518 Sports Network. 3 outs. That's all the Expos needed last night. 3 outs. And that would have put them in the National League Championship Series. But the Braves had other ideas. Charlie O'Brien hits a pinch hit home run to tie the game. And then Fred McGriff hits a game-winning 3-run homer to win it. That's the only reason why we're playing tonight, Game 4. Tonight, will the Braves force a Game 5 back in Canada? Or will the Expos bounce back from a devastating loss and take it to the National League Championship Series where the Dodgers are waiting? Good evening, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you here to Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium for Game 4 of this 1994 National League Division Series between the Montreal Expos and the Atlanta Braves. Philip Reynolds is first here and into the stadium, as well as Tribe Fan joins us here at Atlanta-Fulton County. Welcome here to a probably going to be another exciting game, an unbelievable finish to last night's matchup as Charlie O'Brien and Fred McGriff come big with 2 gigantic home runs to win the game for the Atlanta Braves over the Expos. Now it forces a Game 4. And anything can happen still. As we all know, elimination games are the hardest games to win. As Steeler fan 1933 joins me here at Atlanta-Fulton County for tonight's game. Elimination games, always the toughest and usually always the best. And last night, that's got to go as a classic into my channel somewhere. I really should go ahead and create a playlist of classics, I guess. Go through all my games and see which are the ones which are classics and put them in there so that anyone can always revisit them. Unbelievable tonight. The fans here at Atlanta-Fulton County are nuts. They can't believe what happened last night. And tonight, they hope the same thing will happen with the Braves with another big win. This is going to be a tough order tonight with today's pitching matchup. It's going to be Kirk Rueter versus Tom Glavine, two lefties tonight. So it could be really interesting to see how the game advances tonight to go to the NLCS, or will we have a Game 5 tomorrow night back at Olympic Stadium? Take a look at the starting lineup for the Montreal Expos. Marquise Grissom will be leading off. Cliff Floyd batting second. Moises Alou bats third. Larry Walker is fourth. Will Cordero batting fifth. Lenny Webster batting sixth against the lefty on the mound. Mike Lansing batting seventh. Sean Berry batting eighth. And the pitcher, Kirk Rueter, batting ninth. Defensively for the Braves, Fred McGriff, the crime dog, at first base. Mark Lemke is at second. Terry Pendleton having a horrible series, but he still starts at third. The shortstop is Jeff Blauser. In right field is David Justice. Center fielder is Roberto Kelly. Dave Gallagher gets the call in left against the left-handed pitcher on the mound. The catcher is Javi Lopez. And on the mound for the Atlanta Braves today will be Tom Glavine. Yep, the bottom half of the Glavine card, 13-9, 3.97 ERA. In 1994, Glavine does have a pretty interesting card to look at, and he should be very tough. He actually I believe he has a win. I believe he picked up that win. Let me look here. The first time Glavine pitched was the second game against the San Francisco Giants in NLCS in that game, and Glavine did not pick up a win. He got a no decision in that game. Top of the first inning, here we go. Can the Expos recover from that devastating loss? It's going to be up to Marquise Grissom leading off for the Expos. Against the lefty, Grissom bats .250, 4 homers against left-handed pitching. Grissom for the series is 4 for 11. Everybody's buckled up, ready to go. Game 4. Unbelievable. And it starts with a wheelhouse by Tom Glavine. There it is. And a 24 on the dice. Crack. And Grissom gets one high. He gets one deep. He hits one going, gone over the left center field fence. It's out of here. Marquise Grissom leads off with a home run. First batter of the game is Marquise Grissom and a wheelhouse off of Glavine as he goes ahead and pitches him a big basketball, and Grissom makes a three-point shot into the stands, and just like that, one batter, 1-0 Expos. Yep, might as well start where you ended. Marquise Grissom hits another homer in this series. He's hit 3 home runs in this series so far. He has been great. We'll see if Tom Glavine shakes it off. The next batter will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd bats .319, no homers against lefties. Floyd is 3 for 11 for the series. That shocked the fans a little bit into submission, but that's only the first batter. Tough. 15, swing and a miss, struck him out. Glavine comes right back with a K. Tom Glavine averages 7.6 strikeouts per 9. Next batter for the Expos will be Moises Alou, bats .365, 5 homers against lefties. Alou for the series is 4 for 11. 1 out. Glavine pitches. Patient, 0-1, base on balls. Alou will take a walk to first. A nice walk given up to Alou. 4D steal rating of 2 on the dice. I don't see Alou doing anything, but we'll see what I want to do here with Larry Walker. Too many toughs on Glavine's card for a strikeout opportunity. So I don't like the hit and run, and I'm not going to bunt with Walker, so he's just going to swing away. Since it is a 2, it does give me the opportunity to do what I want to do here. I'm not going to steal or hit and run. So Walker's going to swing. 1 out. Walker bats .330, 4 home runs against lefts. Walker for the series is 3 for 11. Alou on it first. Glavine pitches now to Larry Walker. That's a tough 41, and that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's why I didn't like the hit and run. Walker strikes out a lot against lefties. That's 2 outs. Second K for Glavine. And the next batter will be Will Cordero. Alou still on it first. Cordero bats .356, 5 homers against lefties. Cordero for the series, though, a little quiet, 3 for 11. Glavine checking in. Braves still maybe recovering from last night's big win. Here's the pitch to Cordero. Patient, 45, and that's a walk. He walks Cordero, and he's not out of the inning yet. Second walk issued by Glavine, moves runners up one spot. And the batter will be Lenny Webster. This is why he bats as a catcher against the lefties. Bats .303, 2 home runs. Webster for the series is 2 for 8. 2 men out. Glavine in a little bit of a jam here in the top of the first. Expos already have a run in. Here's the pitch to Webster. And that's a ballpark check, 28. And he's a right-handed batter, 1-35. That is in the wheelhouse. And Webster's a 36. And that's going to be a base hit for Lenny Webster. It's a single. Alou will score from second easily. Cordero with a run rating of 7 will move to third. Webster goes to first, and it's 2-0 Montreal. Of course, we know Montreal got out to an early lead last night. We know how that game ended. Lenny Webster, RBI single. And the next batter will be Mike Lansing. Lansing bats .308, 3 homers against lefts. Lansing for the series is 3 for 11. 2 men out. Now runners at the corners. Expos with 2 runs in already. Here's the pitch to Lansing. Patient, 16. Base hit by Lansing, and that is a smack. That is a absolute smack to center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. Will Cordero will score easily. Webster, however, with a run rating of 5, it's not a gimme. So actually, I have to draw the card to see if he does. And runners advance 2 bases, so Webster actually has to hold at third base. He will not score. But Cordero does come in, and the Expos are up 3-0 already. RBI double by Lansing. It's not an automatic score for Webster. His run rating was a 5, and that's why I had to draw the card to see the double. It actually was a liner into left center cut off by the left fielder. Runners advance 2 bases, so Webster has to hold at third, and that could be a big difference there. But already 3-0 Montreal as they are coming out here in a fury of play. And still 2 outs. Are going to go talk to Glavine, see if there's anything wrong with him right now on the mound. And so far, he's having his issues. They'll get back behind the plate, and the batter will be Sean Berry, as Salvador America joins us here at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium. Berry bats .316, 6 homers against lefts. Berry actually not doing too bad. He's 4 for 10 for the series. He's batting .400. Runners at second and third, 2 outs here, top of the first. Expos already up 3-0. Glavine off to a start. Let's see what Berry does. And that's a wheelhouse 14 crack. And that ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to left center field. It's out of here. Tom Glavine gets absolutely destroyed in this first inning. Sean Berry, a wheelhouse 14 against the lefty, is a no doubt about it 3-run jack by Berry, and the Expos are up 6-0. Unbelievable. Sean Berry, 3-run jack. And that is going to be all for Glavine. He lasts two-thirds of an inning. As Glavine's going to have to leave, although they would like them to see if he can finish. The batter coming up as the pitcher, Kirk Rueter, as the Expos have done what the Indians did in that first game against the White Sox, send 9 to the plate in the first inning. Timeout for a moment, as I'm not going to take him out. I'm going to fatigue him. His ERA is less than 4. Strikeouts per 9 is 0-5. No, it's not that one. It's 4 or more. ERA and strikeouts per 9 is 6 or more. And I'm going to fatigue Glavine just to see if he can get through the pitcher. Kirk Rueter is the batter. He uses hitting card number 3. And I'm going to fatigue Tom Glavine on this one here, just to see if he can get through the pitcher. I don't want to take him out when the pitchers do bat. But already 6-0 Montreal here on the top of the first. And here's Kirk Rueter. There are 2 outs here. Glavine now fatigued, and he will pitch to Rueter. See if he can just get a quick out. Patient 0-2. No, he walks Rueter. He walks Rueter. He walks the pitcher, and now I got no choice. I was thinking maybe he could just get the pitcher out, but even a fatigued Tom Glavine can't do it, and that's it. That is it. Here comes Bobby Cox as Glavine is done. But this game is still underway. And they got to go to the bullpen. Marquise Grissom coming up to bat. He already hit a home run. And there are no long relievers in the bullpen. So Kent Merker is going to come on to pitch for the Braves. Timeout here in this first inning. Unbelievable. And he'll pitch to Grissom. 2 outs. Rueter on at first. Merker's going to have to come out. He is going to have to pitch. And here it comes. Tough 68. And that is a ground ball to second. That'll get picked up by Lemke. He throws to first to get Grissom out, and the inning is over. But what a way to start the game for the Expos. Six runs on 4 hits, 2 of them jacks, 3 walks. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Expos already up 6-0. And we'll do the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Roberto Kelly bats first. Jeff Blauser batting second. David Justice is third. Fred McGriff batting fourth. Javi Lopez is fifth. Terry Pendleton batting sixth. Mark Lemke batting seventh. Dave Gallagher batting eighth. And the pitcher, Kent Merker batting ninth, although Glavine was supposed to be, and I don't think we'll see the pitcher batting anytime soon. Defensively for the Expos, Walker's at first. Lansing is at second. Berry at third. The shortstop is Cordero. In left field is Floyd. Grissom is in center. Alou is in right. Lenny Webster is the catcher. And on the mound for the Montreal Expos in this game is their number 4 starter, and that's Kirk Rueter. Now, Kirk Rueter, 7-3, but a 5.17 ERA. But amazing how the Expos torched Glavine so quickly. Rueter has himself a 6-run cushion. Who knows what's going to happen in the rest of this game? We got a long way to go. Bottom of the first begins. Here's Roberto Kelly. Kelly against the lefties, 299, 2 home runs. Kelly, however, is hitting very well. He's batting .350 for the playoffs. Fans here at Fulton County in the state of shock. They can't believe the 6-pack on the scoreboard. But we'll see what Rueter can do for the Expos. It starts off with a patient 20, and that's a walk. Kirk Rueter walks Kelly, puts the leadoff batter on. Buckle your seatbelts, people. Got a long way to go. Kelly on at first. He will not run. No strategy with an 8 on the dice. The batter will be Jeff Blauser. Blauser bats .267, 1 homer against lefts. Blauser batting .286 for the series, for the postseason. Maybe opening day next year. As Salvador America says, no lead is safe in this game, and he's right. Needed Kevin Gregg behind the plate with the ultra-wide strike zone. Glavine is a dumpster fire. Sucky outing. Wow, yeah. Terrible outing. But we just started this game. Don't count anything out yet. Blauser, here's the pitch. And that's a tough 77, and that is a fly ball to center field. Grissom's going to get to that one. And that is the first out. But yes, Salvador America says no lead is safe, and that is true. The batter will be David Justice. He bats third when the lefty's on the mound. Justice bats .287, 4 homers against lefts. Justice is batting .357 for the postseason. 1 out, Kelly on at first. Rueter really needs to have an inning here where he doesn't give up much. Pitch on the way. Tough, 0-8. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rueter gets a big K on Justice. Kirk Rueter averages 4.9 strikeouts per 9. That's his first. And now a big cheer goes up here at Fulton County for the crime dog, Fred McGriff. McGriff bats .293, 10 homers against lefts. McGriff is the best hitter on this Braves team in the postseason. He's batting .400. He's 8 for 20. McGriff with the big game winner last night. Boy, do they need him to come through now. 2 outs. Kirk Rueter pitches to McGriff. Defense check 74. Error check to second base. The ball is at the Lansing. His error rating is a 3. 1-31. He's going to make the play. Lansing's got it. Throws to first and gets the out. And that just goes as a ground out to second. And if you're Kirk Rueter and the Expos, that's exactly what you wanted. Don't give the Braves any runs back in the same inning. Side retired at the end of 1. It is still 6-0 Montreal. Replay game. We go to the top of the second. Kent Merker is going to have to go. And when you start with a reliever this early, I might have to use a starter. And usually the starter I use is the starter that's between the one that pitched the day before and the one that pitches after tomorrow, if it goes to a game 5. Kent Merker gets back on the mound. Cliff Floyd will come up to bat for Montreal. He struck out his last time up. Top of the second. Here's the pitch. Tough. 75, and that's a fly ball to center. Kelly will get to that one, and that is out number 1. Floyd goes down, and that will bring up Moises Alou. Alou walked his last time up. Doesn't have an official at bat here. Boy, Montreal came out like gangbusters in that first inning. I guess last night really must have stung. Here's the pitch to Alou. Tough. 0-8. Called strike 3. Alou's going to have to go back to the bench. Nice slider thrown in there by Merker. He gets his first strikeout, averages 8.9 per 9. 2 down. And here's Larry Walker. Walker struck out his first time up. Merker checks and deals. Tough, 68. Base hit for Larry Walker. That is a single for him. He fights off a good pitch by Merker, and Walker will go to first. He'll hold there. 4B steal rating. Or I should say 4 on the strat rating, 9 on the dice, nothing going on. Will Cordero will come up to bat. He walked his last time up. Merker will pitch from the stretch. And the pitch on the way. Wheelhouse 41, crack. Cordero hits one high. He hits one deep to left field. It is gone. Home run, Will Cordero. A 2-run jack by Cordero off of Merker. A wheelhouse 41 against the lefty. And Cordero sends that one into left field. And it is now 8-0 Expos. And the fans here have absolutely gone dead silent. With 2 outs and with giving up 2 runs, Kent Merker is now fatigued. I'm going to try the same. I really can't believe I'm going to go through the entire pitching rotation if I have to. Kent Merker, 3.45 ERA. Same fatigue card, I believe. It is. So I'm going to fatigue Merker, see if he can get out one more batter. So Kent Merker, fatigue pitcher. He'll pitch to Webster. See if he can get one batter out. Now 8-0 Expos. Since when did Fulton County become a launching pad? I mean, it's a neutral stadium, but these are all being hit off the wheelhouse really, of the batters. It's the batters sending the balls out. Unbelievable. Webster will come up to bat. He singled his last time up. I'm going to fatigue Merker and see if he can get one more out here. Pitch. Defense check 88. I think he will get away with it. Error check to second base. The ball is hit to Lemke. His error rating is a 5, 1-16. He's going to make the play. Lemke's got it. Throws to first, and the inning is over. The Expos, 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 a jack by Will Cordero, and they now lead it 8-0. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for Atlanta is going to be Javi Lopez, as the Expos have absolutely exploded here in the early part of this game. Yeah, that's where that ball went. Javi Lopez bats .211, 5 homers against lefties. Lopez for the playoffs is batting .222. Here's the pitch from Rueter. Patient, 99, and that's a fly ball to left. Coming under it is Floyd, and he's going to make the catch. That's out number 1. 1 down, and the batter will be Terry Pendleton, who's having an awful postseason. 3 errors committed by Pendleton. Bats .278 with a homer against lefties, but Pendleton for the postseason is batting .053. 1 out. The pitch from Rueter. Ballpark check 61. He's hitting from the right side, but that's going to be an in-play. And an in-play 69 is a ground ball to second base. Lansing will get to that. Throws to first, out number 2. I don't know, Phil. I don't know what's going to see tonight. The next batter is Mark Lemke. Lemke bats .294, 3 homers against lefts. Lemke for the postseason, though, is not doing his average. He's only batting .188 for the postseason. Kirk Rueter looking to try to see if he can get another scoreless inning. Rueter pitches to Lemke. Defense check 46. That could be interesting. Error check to the pitcher. Rueter's error rating is a 3, a 1 to 31, 46 on the dice. Rueter makes a nice play, picks it up, throws to first, side retired. 3 up and 3 down by Rueter. And at the end of 2, the Expos are hungry because they ate nothing. The next pitcher for the Braves is going to be left-hander Mike Stanton. And hoping Stanton can go 2 innings if possible, as no pitcher really has. Stanton will come out and pitch for the Braves here as we go to the top of the 3rd, with the Expos leading 8-0. And leading off for Montreal is going to be Mike Lansing. Lansing hit a double his last time up. The Expos right now came out of this gangbusters and are really making the Braves pay. Here's the pitch to Lansing, but still a long way to go. Tough, 89, ground ball to shortstop. Picked up there by Blauser, throws to first, out number 1. Lansing is done, and that will bring up Sean Berry, who gets a big cascade of boos here from the Fulton County crowd with that 3-run jack he had in the first. He is 1 for 1. Stanton with the pitch. Tough, 0-9. Cold strike 3. Sean Berry will head back to the bench. A nice curveball by Stanton. Berry didn't swing at it. 2 men down. And that will bring up the pitcher, Kirk Rueter, who will get another chance to hit. Stanton looking in, and now the pitch. Remember, Kirk Rueter uses hitting card number 3. In play, 46, and that is a grounder right to third. That's picked up by Pendleton, throws to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for Stanton. As finally, the Braves shut the Expos down. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 8-0 Spos. Kirk Rueter coming out to pitch. And leading off for the Braves is going to be Dave Gallagher at the automatic pitching machine. Dave Gallagher coming on to bat And this thing makes things very difficult because Stanton is due to bat second, but Stanton has a very good hitting card, so they might let him hit. They're going to have to let him hit. Kirk Rueter will pitch to Gallagher. Gallagher bats .208, 1 homers against lefties. And here's the pitch, and that's an in-play 40. That's an in-play 41, and that's popped up in the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop, Cordero. He makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Believe it or not, I'm going to have a relief pitcher bat, and that's going to be Mike Stanton, because I got to keep some pitchers available. But Stanton's a good hitter, though. He uses hitting card number 15. He can hit. So Kirk Rueter cannot take advantage of him. You got to go after him like any other batter. Stanton will bat against Rueter. 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that is a ballpark 83. That is an in-play on for Stanton. And an in-play 66. Well, he just misses that, actually, believe it or not. And that's a fly ball to right. Well hit, but well caught by Moises Alou. 2 outs. Maybe if a man got on base, I might have made that change. I might have made a change. 2 men down, and here's Roberto Kelly. Kelly walked his last time up. Do you see Sandy Koufax back there? I don't think so. Rueter pitching into Kelly. Ballpark 71, that is a definite, that's a definite in play, and an in play 94 is a ground ball chopped to short, and that's going to get picked up by Cordero, throws to first, and the inning is over. Another 3 up and 3 down inning for Kirk Rueter. He's yet to allow a hit in 3. And at the end of 3, the Expos are up 8-0. Mike Stanton will come on to pitch the top of the 4th. And leading off for Montreal will be Marquise Grissom. 1 for 2 with a homer. That's Grissom's 3rd home run of this series. He only hit 11 home runs in 1994 total, but he's hit 3 in the last 4 days. Stanton pitching to Grissom. Ballpark 42. Grissom hitting from the right side. That's an in-play. And an in-play 04 is going to be a base hit for Grissom. He smacks that one into the gap in left center field. Rolling to the wall. Grissom heading for 2. He's got a double. Grissom gets a nice double. He will hold it second. And the batter will be Cliff Floyd. Braves. Stanton has not allowed any runs yet, so he's still strong. He can pitch at least the rest of this inning unless he gives up 2 runs. Doesn't look good already here, but Grissom on at second. Floyd the batter. Here's the pitch. Tough. 32, and swing and a miss, struck him out. Floyd is a strikeout victim. Second time he struck out tonight. He's 0 for 3. 1 out. The batter will be Alou. Grissom on it. Grissom on it second. Stanton trying to keep it where it's at, although it's already not too good. Stanton pitches to Alou. Tough. 63, and Alou just misses it. That's a fly ball to right. Justice will get to that one. And that is out number 2. He just missed it. A tough 63. A 62 would have given him a hit. 2 men down. Grissom staying at second base. No need to run. A single will bring him in. Here's Larry Walker. Walker 1 for 2. Grissom on at second. Stanton pitches to Walker. Patient, 26. That's a base on balls. Walker will head to first. He's on base for the second time tonight. And now the batter is Will Cordero. Cordero 1 for 1 with a big jack as he hit that one in inning number 2. Runners at first and second. Stanton knows any runs given up here probably ends the game. But you never know in payoff pitch baseball. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Stanton pitches to Cordero. Patient, 0-8, and he walks Cordero. He walks Cordero, and the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded for Lenny Webster. Crowd here can't believe it, and Webster is 1 for 2 tonight with 2 outs. The Braves are going to stick with Stanton. Their bullpen is already working on, but the Braves are going to stick with it. They don't have that many pitchers, and I really don't like even bringing in the starter. If I start bringing in some more Braves relievers, which the Braves were kind of all right, this game's really going to get out of hand. Bases loaded. Stanton, Webster. Here's the pitch. Defense check 26. That could be interesting. Error check to center field. The ball is hit to Kelly. His error rating is a 3. 1 to 31. 26. Kelly commits an error. He commits an error on the outfield, and that's going to be a single +1. Grissom will score. Larry Walker will score. Cordero goes to third. Webster goes to first. Cordero, since it's a single and it automatically 2 runs, Cordero will score, and Webster goes to second. Roberto Kelly misplays it in center field. 3 runs come in. Because all the batters are run ratings of 6 or more, they automatically get 2 bases. Lenny Webster gets credit for a single and an error, an E8. First error on the Braves. Huge error on Kelly. All runners will score. And the Expos lead it 11-0. Are you kidding me? It's a single +1. So it's a single. So you already know runners at second and third score. The runner at first base was Cordero. His run rating is a 7 automatically. He would have made it to third automatically. But because it's a +1, every runner gets an extra base, which means Cordero scores and Webster goes to second on the error. 11-0 Expos. Unbelievable. And this is all happening with 2 outs. And the batter is Mike Lansing. With 3 runs coming in, Stanton actually has to be fatigued. So I'm going to fatigue Stanton to see if he can get through 1 batter here. In the top of the 4th inning, 11-0 Expos. Webster on at second, Lansing the batter. They're going to leave Stanton out there fatigued to try to see if he can at least get out of this inning and go to a fresh pitcher for inning 5. Stanton's pitch. Tough. 17. Struck him out. Stanton manages to get Lansing on a strikeout and does get it. 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and a gigantic error on Roberto Kelly. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 11-0 Expos. Timeout. I'm taking Stanton off because he's automatically going to have to be replaced in the 5th. Kirk Rueter coming out. He's got an 11-run cushion. Here's Jeff Blauser. Of course, anything can happen still. We got a long way to go. 11-0 Expos. Blauser the batter, and he's 0 for 1. They better not take their foot. The Expos better not take their foot off the gas. Defense check, 84. Error check to first base. The ball is hit to Larry Walker's. Error rating is a 1 to 49, but an 84 on the play. It's going to be a great play by Walker. He tosses it to Rueter at first, 1 out. One man down, and the batter will be David Justice. The pitch. Patient, 51, bats a walk. David Justice takes a walk to first. Base on balls. Right now, anything the Braves can get is a help. Rueter averaged 2.2 walks per 9, and that is his 2nd walk in this game. And the batter is the crime dog, Fred McGriff. McGriff looking to see if he can get a home run here. As Michael Peterson says, yeah, you missed all the action. You'll have to replay the game. Here's the pitch. Rueter, wheelhouse, 79, but McGriff is going to get under it. Fly ball to center field. Grissom's going to get to that one. 2 outs. Against the lefty, Fred McGriff, that is an out. Against the right-handed pitcher, that would have been a hit. Fly ball to center, 2 down. And the batter will be Javi Lopez with Justice still at first. Lopez is 0 for 1. Rueter pitching in. Another wheelhouse check. Wheelhouse 60. That's a base hit, though, for Lopez. Rueter pitches another one, bad one, and Lopez gets a single. Justice is going to go to third. He will hold there. Lopez goes to first. And that is the first base hit for the Braves in this game. First hit off of Rueter. And that will bring up Pendleton with runners at the corners and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Rueter can still be aggressive if he wishes to, but don't take your foot off the gas if you're Montreal. Braves know every opportunity, in order to get back into this, every opportunity is important. Pendleton is the batter, and he will hit here. He bats .278 against lefty. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Rueter with the pitch. Tough. 80. Fly ball center field. Grissom's going to get to that one. And he makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and a walk. 4 in the books. And the Expos are absolutely commanding this game 11-0. Timeout. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Expos up 11-0 on the Braves. The Braves will bring out a new pitcher. And they'll now go to the right-handers, and now it's Steve Bedrosian who'll be first. Bedrosian now turns the Expos around, pretty much, now against the right-handers. Bedrosian's done well, actually. He can pitch innings 5 and 6. Now the 4th Braves pitcher. For those of you who have joined us late, like Michael Peterson, the Expos put a 6-pack in the 1st inning, 2 in the 2nd, and 3 in the 4th. The Expos pretty much did the same thing the Indians did against the White Sox in the 1st game, although we know how that series turned out. Sean Berry leads off against Bedrosian. Berry is 1 for 2. He's got a jack today. Top of the 5th, Bedrosian's pitch to Berry. Ballpark 09, that's a wheelhouse for Berry. Wheelhouse 61 is a fly ball to right. Nothing exciting. Justice, though, we'll get to that one. And that's out number 1. Sounded good, but that's all we get. Sounded good, but that's all you guys get. That'll bring up the pitcher, Kirk Rueter. They're going to keep him out there. You have an 11-run cushion. You better keep him out there for a little while longer. Rueter uses hitting card number 3. Bedrosian, ballpark 84. That's a definite in play. And an in-play 46 is a ground out to third base. And that's picked up by Pendleton. He'll throw it over to first for out number 2. And now the batter is Marquise Grissom with 2 outs. Grissom 2 for 3 tonight, a double and a homer. Grissom has hit a home run 3 of the 4 games in his series. Bedrosian checks and deals. Patient 91, ground ball to short. And that's picked up by Blauser. He's got it, throws to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Expos in their half of the 5th. But with an 11-0 lead, Montreal just has to play basic, fundamental baseball to get this game over. Bottom of the 5th coming up. As we now flip the fact deck. And leading off for the Braves is going to be Mark Lemke. Lemke 0 for 1. Bedrosian due to bat 3rd. He might have to hit also, but he also has a very good hitting card. Here's the pitch. Depends if anybody's on base. Ballpark 54 for Lemke. He's batting from the right side. That's going to be an in-play. And in-play 34, Lemke is going to miss this one. He lines a shot right to short, and Cordero snags it. 1 out. Wow. A 34 against the lefty on in-plays a 32. 32 would have been a hit. A 34, he lines it right to short. 1 out. What a play by Cordero. That ball had double written all over it. And the batter will be Dave Gallagher. 1 out. Rueter pitches. Patient 75. Fly ball center field. Grissom is going to get to that one. And that's out number 2. And coming up to bat is going to be Steve Bedrosian. They want him to pitch the 6th. He uses pitcher hitting card number 15. Not much left in the bullpen for the Braves. Timeout. They're going to pull Bedrosian. I'm not going to let him hit. Got to try to win, and I don't think that's trying to win. They're going to bring a pinch hitter in against Rueter. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Rafael Belliard. He bats .355 against lefties. I did it for the first out because I know I needed base. I still got 4 men left in the bullpen for the Braves plus starters. So Rafael Belliard will now come on to pitch for the Braves here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. That's the right call. Got to try to win. Rueter checks and deals to Belliard. Tough 0-6. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Belliard goes down on strikes against the lefty, and the inning is over. 5 innings in the books, and the Expos lead 11-0. Kirk Rueter is pitching a 1-hitter, and I was worried that Rueter was going to get slammed in this game. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I thought it was Rueter that was going to get slammed in this game. I had no idea it was going to look like this. We go to the top of the 6th. Coming on to pitch for the Braves is going to be Greg McMichael, is their closer. But I don't think they're going to be doing much closing right now. McMichael's their best pitcher right now, at least, available. He'll pitch innings 6 and 7. Leading off for the Expos will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd is 0 for 3 tonight, though. He's yet to join the hit parade. Top of the 6th. McMichael pitches to Floyd. Tough 0-4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Everybody else is hitting, but not Floyd. That's Floyd's 3rd strikeout tonight. And the batter now is Moises Alou. Alou is 0 for 2, although he did reach on a walk, so he also doesn't have a hit in this game. A total of 8 hits only. The Expos have made 11 runs and only 8 hits. But then again, when you hit 3 home runs and then get a whole bunch of walks, that helps. McMichael's pitch to Alou. Tough. Rare play. We roll the rare play dice. Red is red first. 66. Interesting. Okay. If runners are on base, umpire calls a balk. If bases are empty, re-roll 2d6 to obtain another rare play result. All right, so I guess there's nobody on base, so we re-roll it. 23. Rain causes a lengthy rain delay. Forget that one. This is interesting, though. Rain causes a lengthy rain delay. If game is in the 6th inning or later, then game is immediately rained out. We are in the 6th inning, but no, we're not going to do that. I'll re-roll it a 3rd time. 24. 1 hop smash back to the pitcher. Check pitcher's range. McMichael's range is a C. Any other range, ball caroms off pitcher and batter reaches first base on infield single. So Moises Alou gets a base hit off McMichael. He's safe at first. No, we're not doing any rainouts. No. Although I guess the game could have been over anyway, but no. It's a base hit for Alou. He goes to first. Greg McMichael is fine. And the batter will be Larry Walker. I'm not going to end the National League Division Series on that. If that was a regular season game, I can see the umpires calling it. They would have suspended the game and continued it the next day. We're not doing that. So Walker's the batter now. He's 1 for 2. That's what Major League Baseball would do. They would not say the game is over, Expos, you win. No. A playoff game, they wouldn't do that. Alou on it first. One out here, top of the sixth. McMichael pitches to Walker. Tough. 19. And that is a cold strike 3 on Walker. Two outs. Alou stays at first. The batter now is Cordero. Cordero is 1 for 1. He's walked twice. The one he's got though is a home run. Alou still on it first. The pitch to McMichael. Or from McMichael. Patient 97. Fly ball to left. And Gallagher's going to get to that one. And that will end the inning. No runs, but 1 hit for the Expos. Bottom of the 6th coming up. They still lead 11-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah, that would mean the Expos win. Major League Baseball, even if it was 11-0, Major League Baseball would not say, okay, the game is called, Expos win. Not a playoff game, they would do that. They would suspend it and finish the game the next day. They would do that. Not with a playoff game. Regular season game, they would say the Expos win. Kirk Rueter, this is Rueter's fatigue inning, as a matter of fact. And he's not giving up a single run, so Rueter's going to stay out there. He will face the top of the batting order here for the Braves. And here's Roberto Kelly. Kelly is 0 for 1 tonight. Kelly was batting .350, and he's getting a little few boos from the Fulton County crowd for that humongous error, which allowed 3 more runs to score. That error was gigantic. Rueter will pitch to Kelly here, bottom of the 6th. Pitch. Defense check 0-2. That's not good. Error check to second base. The ball is hit to Lansing. His error rating is a 3. He's not going to make it. Lansing's going to commit an error, and that's a 1-base error. He picks it up, throws, but it's wide of the bag. Kelly is safe at first. And that is an E4. First error on the Expos. The Braves get a base runner. And the batter will be Jeff Blauser. Blauser 0 for 2. You can move in and count ahead 2 innings. Yeah, right. Here's the pitch. In play, 23. That's a base hit for Blauser. It's a single. It's a sharp liner into center field. Roberto Kelly advances 2 bases. He will go to third and hold. Now the Braves got something going on. Although they got a long way to go. And the batter is David Justice. Runners at the corners. 2 out. Nobody out. The Expos are going to play double play depth. They'll be more than happy to give up a run to get 2 outs. So the infield is back. David Justice, he is 0 for 1. Rueter pitches. Tough. 95. And that is a fly ball to right field. That's not going to be deep enough to score Kelly. It's a tough fly out. Kelly has to hold 1 out. Pops it up into shallow left, and Kelly has to stay where he's at. And now the batter will be the crime dog. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Fans trying to edge the Braves on. They're down 11-0, but still, they're trying to move them on here. We're only in the 6th. A home run could get this interesting. Rueter pitches to McGriff. Tough. 13. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout by Rueter. A huge strikeout on McGriff. 2 down. And now here's Javi Lopez. Kirk Rueter pitching getting away with a lot, but he's pitching a gem. 2 outs now. Atlanta definitely needs to make a play here. Lopez is 1 for 2. Pitch on the way. Tough. 88. And that's a ground ball to short. That's picked up by Cordero. Throws to second to get Blauser. And the inning is over. Rueter gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. It's still 11-0 Expos. We go to the top of the 7th in this National League Division Series. Expos leading 2-1. A win tonight, and tomorrow night we'll have no baseball. I'll do the History Maker Golf Course Selection Show. And then then we'll see what the first championship series will be. And I believe it will be if the Expos win, it will be the White Sox and the Yankees will be the first one up. But if the Braves somehow come back in this game, somehow we'll have Game 5 tomorrow night. Top of the 7th, Greg McMichael will pitch to Lenny Webster. Webster is 2 for 3 tonight. Had a big hit, which allowed an error on Kelly and allowed 3 big runs to score. This will be McMichael's last inning. Here's the pitch. Patient, 48, and that's a walk. Webster goes to first. He'll hold there and we'll bring up Mike Lansing. Lansing is 1 for 3. He had a double in the first inning. McMichael looking in. Checking out. Fans here. A few have already left, but some are still hoping for something. Here's the pitch. Patient, 99, and that's a fly ball to left field. And Gallagher's going to get to that one, and that's going to be the first out. As Webster stays at first. And the batter will be Sean Berry. 1 out. McMichael tosses to Berry. He had a home run earlier. Patient, 50, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Berry, double play rating of 6. They're going to turn it. Peck rounded to third, throws to second, throws to first, double play. 5-4-3, double play on Sean Berry. He grounds out. And that will end the inning. We are at the 7th inning stretch. And a quick timeout coming up. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball games. 11-0 Expos. We'll be right back. Pour some sugar on me, guys. Yeah, no. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Kirk Rueter was the next batter due up in case Sean Berry got on base or didn't ground in a double play. Kirk Rueter, because of that, Rueter gets actually another inning to pitch. So now he pitches the bottom of the 7th. We'll see how long if he can hold out. As Kirk Rueter has made an absolute believer out of me. Leading off for the Atlanta Braves in the bottom of the 7th will be Terry Pendleton. Pendleton 0 for 2. He will bat. 11-0 Expos. Here's the pitch. I still can't believe it. In play, 81, fly ball center field. Grissom ranging over, and he makes the play. Out number 1. And the next batter will be Mark Lemke. Lemke 0 for 2. Kirk Rueter has pitched a 2-hitter tonight. Rueter sets and deals. Defense check 73. Range check hit to short. The ball is Cordero. Range check is a D. 1 to 53. 73 on the dice. Cordero makes a diving stop and gets up. Throws to first. Out number 2. Cordero makes an awesome stop there at short. And that goes as a ground out. And we're going to see a pinch hitter in for Dave Gallagher. As with a bat with an average of 208, they'll bring in another left fielder. So timeout for a batting change. There's Gallagher coming out. And Mike Kelly coming in. Mike Kelly will replace Gallagher at left field as well. So in comes Mike Kelly. He will take over left field. Kelly bats .278 against lefties. That's why the change is made. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Rueter pitches to Kelly. Wheelhouse 72. Ground ball chopped to second base. Mike Lansing's up with it. Throws to first. Side retired. Rueter throws a terrible pitch, but Kelly didn't get anything on it. As he grounds to second. 3 up, 3 down. 7 in the books. Expos 6 outs away from the NLCS. Leading 11-0. We go to the top of the 8th. Coming on to pitch for the Braves is going to be Mike Bielecki. He's going to pitch here in this inning. He's going to pitch this inning. He's going to pitch. I think we're going to see, I believe, we're going to see a double switch here. I think I can do one. Going to do a double switch. So Mike Bielecki is going to come out and pitch because the pitcher was due to bat first in the bottom of the 8th inning. So Bielecki is going to take Terry Pendleton's spot. And he will bat 6th in the lineup. Bill Pacoda will now take over third base. And he'll lead it off. So the double switch is made as Pendleton comes out. And Bill Pacoda will now take over third. The top of the 8th inning. Bielecki, due batting is Kirk Rueter, and that's going to be it for him. Kirk Rueter gets a great cheer from his dugout. And even though he's pitching a gem, you got to turn it to the bullpen, play it safe, and make sure that you do the right thing. Play to win the game. So Rueter is going to be done as he pitches an awesome game. And batting against Mike Bielecki will be Lou Frazier, who will pinch hit for the pitcher. Top of the 8th, and that's the right thing to do. You got an 11-0 lead. Bring out now your best bullpen guys to try to get this game done. You're going to get some time off anyway before the first game of the NLCS. Bielecki pitching to Frazier. Ballpark 77, that's a definite in play. And an in play 55 is grounded to second base. That's up with it by Lemke. Throws it over to first, out number 1. One man down, and the batter will be Marquise Grissom. Grissom 2 for 4 tonight, a home run and a double. Bielecki with the pitch. In play 65, and that's a ground ball to second base. Again, Lemke's got it. Throws to first, out number 2. And now here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd is 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Besides the pitcher, the only one not to be on the hit parade. The pitch from Bielecki. Wheelhouse 25. Well, that takes care of that. He's going to have a single. Cliff Floyd goes ahead and gets a base hit. As he hits that one to center field, Floyd will go to first, and he's on the hit parade. Gets his first hit of the game. And now every batter in the lineup has gotten a hit, except for, of course, the pitcher. And Floyd will be safe at first. And now a chance for Moises Alou. Floyd only hit 4 home runs in 1994. That's a young Cliff Floyd, by the way. That's only 22 years old. That's a young Cliff Floyd. That was a few years later. That ball would have been gone. 2 outs. Bielecki now pitches to Alou. Tough. 38. And that's going to be a base hit from Moises Alou. That's more than that. That's going to go into right center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. That is going to be a double for Alou. Floyd rounding third, coming home to score. It's now 12-0 Expos. With 2 outs, Floyd does score. And the Expos are really putting a hurt on the Braves in this one. Moises Alou at second base. And the batter is Larry Walker. And the fans here in Fulton County are beginning to empty the stadium, knowing that this is probably something the Braves will not come back from. And of course, now that I said that, Larry Walker, the batter, he is 1 for 3 tonight. Single, struck out twice, and walked. Pitch from Bielecki, patient 0-5, and that's another walk. Walker will go to first. Base on balls. Expos aren't done yet. And that will bring up Cordero. Cordero he is 1 for 2, a home run, 2 walks, and a flyout. Bielecki would really like to get out of this. He's already given up 1 run. Alou at second, Walker at first. Pitch to Cordero. Tough, 12. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. The Expos get 1 on 2 hits and a walk. Going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Now 12-0 Montreal. The new pitcher for the Expos is going to be Tim Scott. Pretty much their best reliever, hoping he can just get 6 outs, if not 6 outs. Kirk Rueter leaves no runs, 2 hits. Unbelievable night for Kirk Rueter, and I thought it would be the other way around. That Glavine would have pitched like this, and Rueter would have been crushed. Nope. Leading off for the Atlanta Braves here in the bottom of the 8th inning will be Bill Pacoda. He's at third base, taking over for Pendleton. He bats .233, 2 homers against rights. As Pacoda takes over now in the 9th spot, so that Bielecki can pitch at least another inning, if he can. Here's the pitch to Pacoda from Scott. In play 14, and that's going to be a base hit for Pacoda. He gets a single. Pacoda gets a base hit. He'll hold it first. And now a chance for Roberto Kelly. Tim Scott comes in here and gives up a first base hit. And now Pacoda on it first, Kelly the batter. Bottom of the 8th. 12-0 Expos. Here's the pitch from Scott. In play, 76. And that's a fly ball center field. Grissom's going to get to that one. Makes the catch, out number 1. And that will bring up Jeff Blauser. Blauser 1 for 3. Scott checking on Pacoda at first. Now the pitch to Blauser. In play, 71. And that's a ground ball to second base. Blauser's double play rating's an 8. Scott's a 9, a 7. They're going to turn it. It's hit to second. Lansing tosses it over to Cordero. Back to first for 2. Double play. Twin killing. 4-6-3. Inning over. No runs and a hit for Atlanta. 8 in the books. 12-0 Montreal. We go to the top of the 9th, where everything seems to happen. Expos leading 12-0 on the Braves. Bielecki on the mound for Atlanta, facing the bottom part of the Montreal lineup. Here's Lenny Webster. Webster having a good night tonight. He was 2 for 3, a walk, and a big single turned into an error, which allowed 3 runs to score. Bielecki pitches to Webster. Patient, 71, and that is a fly ball to center field. Kelly gets under that, makes the catch, out number 1. And that will bring up Mike Lansing. Lansing in a double in the first inning. Since then, he's been grounded out, struck out, and flew out. So he's 1 for 4. This is a Braves fan's worst nightmare. Exactly. Bielecki pitches to Lansing. Tough. 0-5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Lansing heads back to the bench. Second time he struck out today. And now the batter is Sean Berry. Berry hit a big 3-run jack in the first. He's 1 for 4. Bielecki pitches. Tough. 35. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. And Bielecki does what he had to do. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Expos. The Expos, like last night, are 3 outs away from going to the NLCS. We all know what happened last night. Will it happen again tonight? Although the Braves were down 4-2, they're down 12-0. Tim Scott will pitch for Montreal. Leading off for the Braves is David Justice here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Expos 3 outs away from the NLCS against the Dodgers. Scott pitches to Justice. In play, 42. And that is a ground ball hit right back to Scott. He has it. Pumps once. Throws to first. 2 outs to go. And now the batter is Fred McGriff. A 12-0 shutout. It would be the largest shutout, I believe, of any game I've played. Remember, the Indians-White Sox game was 17-5. I did have a 15-3 game earlier when I was just learning the system. 12-0. I don't think I've had a shutout this bad. But not a shutout yet. Tim Scott pitches to McGriff. Tough. 14. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. McGriff goes down. And now the batter is Javi Lopez. Last chance for the Braves. For the series, for their season. Scott looking in. Lopez is 1 for 3. Montreal Expos. Are they going to the NLCS? Tough. 16. Yes, they are. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Expos absolutely demolish the Braves in this game. 12-0. That'll do it. The Expos jump up and down on the field as they advance to the National League Championship Series to play the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Expos lost the way they lost last night, and Montreal comes back with a vengeance in Game 4 to absolutely obliterate Atlanta 12-0. Nobody go away yet, because I'll give you some more information, but I'll give you the final line score here in a moment. For the Montreal Expos, 12 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. For the Atlanta Braves, no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. The Kirk Rueter kept the Braves, allowed only 2 hits in this game. Kirk Rueter gets the win, Glavine the loss. An unbelievable victory for the Montreal Expos after losing that game last night. I don't know what was said in the clubhouse, but the Expos came out railing and raring and put up a 6-pack in the first inning and pretty much eliminated Atlanta before they even reached the bottom of the first. Expos eliminate the Braves 3-1 in this NLDS. And the league championships and the league division series round is over. Who was that imposter impersonating Glavine? I can't believe it myself either. I can't believe it. I thought Kirk Rueter be the one getting hammered tonight, and boy, was I wrong. I was saying to myself, I said that at the beginning of the broadcast. I said Kirk Rueter, 5.71 ERA, and Rueter pretty much pitched the best game of his life. To win this game 12-0, and Atlanta will be heading to the History Maker Golf Course as the Atlanta Braves join a number of teams now to play History Maker Golf. Braves butts will be hurting those. Yeah, They took him behind the woodshed. Montreal said, okay, you had your victory. Now we'll show you how we play baseball. 12-0. I believe that is the largest largest difference of a shutout I think I've ever had. I'm pretty sure that's true. I have to look, but I think it was. I have all my games in the book, so I believe that is the biggest shutout ever in my games. Congratulations to the Montreal Expos. They advance to the National League Championship Series. They will play against the Dodgers, and yes, the Dodgers will be underdogs in this series. So now that the Expos have advanced, here is your schedule now for the next round. Tomorrow, no baseball. I will take a day off from playing Payoff Pitch so I can set up the lineups for the next series. So no baseball tomorrow night, but I will present the History Maker Golf my RJL 518 Tour Selection Show. I'll do that probably at night, so be on the lookout for that. As you'll see the players, and you'll see which courses we'll be going to for the History Maker Golf Fall Tour. And you'll see that. Since the Montreal Expos advance and they have more wins than the New York Yankees do, because the Yankees had less wins than the Expos, the rule of the division series was whichever team had the lower amount of wins, that series would be first. Therefore, there will be no baseball tomorrow, but Sunday there will be. It'll be game 1 of the American League Championship Series. We'll do the White Sox and Yankees first. And I believe it's going to be Jason Beret for the White Sox, I believe, as we continue staying with the starters, with their numbers. I believe Beret. Let's see, I believe it's Beret. The White Sox beat the Indians with McDowell on the mound. So, yes. So, the number 3 starter, so it's going to be Beret pitching for the White Sox in game number 1. That I'm pretty sure of. And pitching for the Yankees, since they had to go the entire distance against Oakland, it's going to be their number 2 starter, since Key pitched in game 5 of that series. So it's going to be Jason Beret versus Scott Kamenecki will be game number 1 of the American League Championship Series, and that will be Sunday. And then we'll have the Expos and the Dodgers. Nobody cares who's pitching for the Jabronis. Well, I got Yankee fans out there like Michael Peterson, and his logo his avatar says Yanks on it, so I already know he's going to be watching this series. So tomorrow night will be some History Maker Golf. I'm expecting some inside pitch coming in, and I'm going to do the May 6th, 1968 game between the Mets and the Cardinals. Tom Seaver versus Bob Gibson. That was a heck of a game. Actually, I checked it out, and that was a heck of a game anyway. So that should be exciting. White Sox Indians should be actually a very fun series. I hate White Sox Yankees. I'm actually thinking the Yankees will win that series. But the White Sox do have a lineup that can put the Yankees away. So could be fun to watch. I don't know. Should be fun. Those are best of 7, of course. And we'll do it series by series. I was thinking of going back and forth. I don't want to do it that way. It allows me to concentrate on one series at a time. So we'll do the ALCS first, then the NLCS. And then, little sneak preview, after the championship series, both championships are done, we will have our inside pitch / payoff pitch next season selection show, where you guys are going to help me choose the next season to be done. And I've already thought of the format to do that. So we'll see so you guys get to see that the day before the World Series. We will do that selection show. It's going to be inside pitch and payoff pitch. So it's going to be for both. So it should be fun. Anyway, that's it here from Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium. Salvador America, Philip Reynolds, Michael Peterson, Steeler Fan 1933, Tribe Fan 879. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Join me tomorrow night for some history for the History Maker Golf Course Selection Show. We'll see you then. And that's it from here. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. Have a good night. Montreal Expos over the Braves, 12-0. Expos win the National League Division Series 3-1. See you guys tomorrow night for some HMG. Good night, everybody.